Hey, welcome in, everybody. My name is Ryan. I play Risk as best I can, and that's not usually all that great. That's why we started calling ourselves Mediocre Risk ourselves. Myself. I started calling myself Mediocre Risk because I wasn't that great at it. I managed to make it up to Grandmaster and Classic Fixed, and then the season ended, and both of my accounts, my Classic Fixed account and my Anything Goes account, which you see in front of you, Erasmus Bachta, dropped down to 16,000. Erasmus Bach is back up again. So we're going to play some Anything Goes today, and we are going to see what that anything might be. That goes. Oh, Trigons. That's. Do I want to get into a Trigons that's not caps? I don't know. I think we'll give that a second. I really like playing caps. I love Trigons, but um, oh, that went from 1 of 6 to full immediately. All right. So let's get into the Trigons game and see what happens, right? That's why it's called Anything Goes, because literally anything goes. So we got 60-second timers, progressive, um, automated expert bots. We got everybody in here. I've been playing a lot of caps, so getting my mindset back around, preserving territory and get bonuses and all that kind of stuff will be interesting. But that is what we're here for, right? You want to take the opportunity to play Trigons whenever you can, because it's kind of a fun thing, especially with blizzards that block off different paths and give you different options. It's kind of a strategic challenge, and that's something I find interesting. Don't worry if I sound a little weird. I did test positive for COVID, but I look and sound a lot worse than it actually feels. I'm doing quite well. So, um, just hanging out at home, and hopefully have a chance to play some games. So we'll have to see. This upper left corner up here looks attractive to me. Shadow Maze +6, but that's probably going to look attractive to other people. Is there a bonus that I can go for at the beginning? This is a cool bonus, but it's definitely split. But I might be able to get it early. If these are ones in here, I could pop through. I don't really have a good shot at something I can hold super well, which is why maybe just putting in here and hitting. I don't want to hit a 3 early, right? I'm hopeful maybe. See, if they clear that out early, that might be advantageous, but it's hard to do given all the splits required, and you don't get a whole lot of troops to start with. So I wonder if I just take a card early and build up some troops to kind of go through later on. Blue and green both go after me, and so it's also more difficult. So black's got a pretty nice stack over here. Wonder if they're going for that. So I think I'm going to stack here, and I'm going to take my card down below if it lets me do it. All right, so I did that. Do I have anything I want to move? I don't really have much connected, so I think I'm going to stay there. And having this 6 here still gives me the option. If someone comes and opens me over here, I can still pop down and fill in this little bit. I'm intrigued by, even though it's a split bonus, I'm intrigued by this bonus because I don't think a lot of people are going to go for it. And if I can guard it decently well, it gives me a lot of options. Green seems to be confused over which bonus they actually want. Maybe they are going for this middle one, which I'd be happy to be cool with. Let's give him a little fist bump. Let him know that I don't want to mess with him. So he's even running out all his 2v1s. I will usually run out a 3 or a 4, but I don't always like to run out the 2s because I think, it's a 50-50 offensive play. It's just the roll of the dice, but defensively, a 2 is not something you want to hit. So did they already? No, they didn't have a bonus because that's the first turn. So what? They're just running out of there trying to get the triangle? It's interesting. Oh, and they moved out of the way here. So maybe I do experiment. getting into that. I don't know. I'd like to push through here. Maybe on the next turn I'll have enough troops to give it a try. Green won't see it unless they're up here. And that'll give me an opportunity to maybe sneak a bonus early. Like if these are all ones, a 9 could maybe get through. If there's a bunch of 2s and 3s up here, I'm in trouble, but it doesn't look like that 3 is moving. And if I can do it before green sees, green might have this bonus on the first turn, and that would be trouble. I think it's time to start moving. You don't want to get too far behind if everybody is taking a bonus on the second turn. It's easier for the players who go later to do. Black's moving a ton. I wonder if they're cleaning that whole bonus out right now. They won't have a lot left if blue runs into them. All right, so let's hope we get some decent dice up here. Slider this thing. Ugh, I lost 2, and there are 2s up here. Not the greatest thing in the world. Okay, so I didn't get the full bonus, and I wasted all my troops, but I think perhaps I can take it on the next turn. I don't think green is coming for me at the moment, and they didn't have the full bonus either. So they may take it on this turn, and that'll put me behind next turn. But they'll see I didn't have it, so maybe they won't come after me. They're going to go after people who show up with a bonus, right? That's what green's going to want to do. If they establish their bonus on this turn, they're going to spend next turn going after people who did get a bonus. All right, so blue didn't get one either. And they don't appear to be coming for me. They're still going around the outside of this triangle. Red doesn't have a bonus. Okay, so far so good. Pink was the one I think was going for one over here. And if they are on the right side of the board, they may not hit me over here knowing I don't have this bonus yet. Looks like red is trying to go for this split. That's interesting. Pink still doesn't have one. So that's good. Black would be the first one I'm curious about. And I'm very not positive, but I'm quite sure green finished this middle bonus off here. That's what's it called? Trigon's maze in the middle of the board. I'm hoping that 2 there will keep him from going this direction, especially if he sees I don't have one. We're just going to take the 1, because why would we do any more than that? And hope we're in good shape here to hold this bonus. All right, so green didn't have it yet. So that is a huge benefit to me. Somebody must have come into them. So I wonder if red's still over here too. I think I'll just keep moving along down the side until somebody stops me. Right? There's no real way to defend strongly a 3-point bonus here. Somebody's either going to attack you or they're not. And getting the bonus already puts me ahead because I'll have troops that nobody else does. Assuming red isn't coming after me, which seems like they're not. Seems like they're building this bonus down here, which will also be easier to block if and when they get it. Oh, they went the other way. So they're still fighting green, which is perfect for me. Black's on the other side of the board. Red's on the other side of the board and fighting green. I think pink is trying to build out on the other side of the board and blue. So who does that put over on my side? Not much. Have we had a bonus yet? No, nobody's gotten a bonus yet. So am I the first one to pick one up? That is very cool. I like this start. Now, often, though, I don't know how to play from the lead, which is problematic, but usually if I get out ahead and everyone starts targeting me, I don't know what to do with myself. um, which can be problematic. So, oh, red's trying to get this bonus, and I'm coming right through him. Okay, so red's going to be upset, I think. But we're not going to let that stop us. Actually, I want to, if I can, remove red from this pocket altogether. Oh, man. That's a negative, but let's stop there. And where do we put this? Let's bring it over here. So I don't think black's going to invest there. And if they do, they're not actually breaking a bonus. So I've got the bonus protected on two sides, and I've got several things over here. Did red bot? No, red already botted. Okay. When did that happen? How did I miss that? They must not have run out their time, or I would have paid attention to that. All right, so I got really lucky then. I took out somebody who's not going to care that I took them out. Because this is really going to help a snowball. Steamroll? What do we call it? I think everyone else called it snowball. I like the term steamrolling. I would love it if they pop into this bonus over here instead of coming for me. Oh, they went to black. Okay. It's all right. We'll be able to do something. They're not going to be able to break my bonus, so I'll be able to put in and take their, knock the bot out over here. Unless green, oh, green's already gone. They didn't come after me. I need to go back and see if anybody else got bonuses. Blue got a little one. So I wonder if that's over here. Do they have Void Stone? Oh, pink's in there, and they're coming for me. But they're not actually breaking anything. Did pink get a bonus? Maybe. So I definitely want to break pink, although they probably got 10 in there. So that is going to be hard to do. So maybe we don't want to do too much. Then we want to put some in that they won't see. Yeah, like that. And then, yeah, I want to set myself up to come after pink, but not feel like they need to break me. All right, so now green does have their bonus. We'll have to see if they come. Looks like they're not putting in next to me. All right, so green is one I'm going to have to watch because they now have a pretty sizable bonus in the middle of the board, and we have an unguarded border. Blue's beginning to get something. Pink's going to be the first to trade in? No, second. Somebody's already traded in. Did red trade in? Red must have traded in early. Okay. So red's not going to be able to do anything to me over here. And we're going to have to see where pink goes. And they're going to have to go through a 5. And actually, at least one, maybe 2, in order to really hurt me. Unless they come through the side, which I don't know if they're aware of where I am. So I'll have to see. They're going to get 12. So somebody must have broken them. Or else they only have a few troops left. So I'm definitely going to use my trade to break pink. Which direction are they going? Where are... Okay, so they are coming up this way. And they are going to break my bonus. But I'm going to be able to come back at them pretty hard. Because I'm going to have my trade plus the 5s that are already here. So unless they've got a trade on 3, I'm going to be in pretty good shape. Now, green might come into me. They might decide to do that, but they're going to see that I don't have a huge bonus here. So that might actually be helpful. So everybody seems to be focusing on the other side of the board. So if I can kind of cripple pink a little bit, I will be in good shape. Now, I definitely want to use all of these guys. And we are going to put the whole thing right here. So we're going to come through here, here, and here. And then this guy's going to come down and pop out here. And then we're just going to slam this thing. Ooh, I didn't get it. Well, that stinks. You want to make it as hard as possible for pink to come back on me. Let's hope green doesn't come my direction. Because they're still getting a bonus, but I didn't get a bonus this time. So hopefully they are not worried about me. It really stinks that I didn't get pink broken. Because they're going to have 6, and if they do have a trade on 3, oh, they are going to break me. That stinks. I want to be friends, man. I want to be friends. I didn't get a bonus last time. I don't need you to hit me. I don't want to come for you. I just want to clear out my side of the board. Because that is the only way through. So if I could clear pink out, I can stack there and then come at green. And so far, he's still being friendly to me. So that's good. I really need to hope pink doesn't have a trade on 3. Because they could break 1 bonus, but probably not both. With 6. And that'll give me a chance to come back at him pretty good. All right, so red doesn't have much, but they did just get a nice big bonus. And that's the bot, which I think is out of my side of the board. So that could be causing green some trouble, depending on where red is left. Which I would love for them to focus on something else. All right, so if they have a trade, I'm in trouble. If they don't have a trade, they have a trade. All right, so I'm toast. I don't think I can win this thing now. Because I don't have a trade, and he's just going to destroy me. Yeah, there's really nothing I can do about this. He's going to take me all the way out. He's probably looking to get my cards. Luckily, he doesn't realize that I'm hidden off on the side somewhere. But he's going to see it as soon as I take a card. And then he'll come get me on the next turn. Dang it. All right, well, that is how quickly the fortunes change. If I had been able to win the 16 on 13 here, he's done. And there's, I mean, even with the 35, I guess he could have come back and done the same thing. But even in that, that's a lucky whatever, right? Oh, he can't see me. I might have an outside chance, maybe, and realize there was still red over here. He didn't see me, so he might not know where I am. But yeah, that's the luck of the. He had a trade on 3, and I did not. If I had had a trade on 3 there, and I could have come back on him, I don't even have a trade on 4, so my game is toast. Yeah, I mean the same way he ran through me. If I had had a trade, I could have run right through him from the backside. I could have taken this bonus, broken everything he had, I maybe wouldn't have eliminated him, but I would have been in the driver's seat for this. And now I just simply can't. There's no chance I'm going to survive for 2 more turns. He's going to clean this out and go pressing into green. I mean, unless green is really attacking him right now, which maybe that's happening, and he'll have to push back on green. I mean, that's my only hope, is that green is coming at pink hard, and pink's going to go back at him and not come clear out this corner. The other thing is if blue wants to put him back here and take me out for my cards, yeah, and then go after pink. You know, maybe blue's got the backside of this bonus and they want that. I think there's a chance blue just takes me out here. And there it goes. So this is sometimes how the cookie crumbles, folks. And this is why Trigons was, a bit of a risk for me to take, because without the caps, you're at a lot higher risk. I'm not sure what else I would have done there. We're stuck on one side of the board with me and pink, and he just had the cards and I didn't. Maybe in the comments you can tell me what I could have done differently. Maybe sitting with the 16 stack there, but he was still going to turn those cards in and come back at me. Maybe he would have done it slower. Maybe it would have been a little scarier to him. I don't know. But I think that was much more the luck of the draw than anything I did. And if you disagree, you can let me know. Till next time, this has been Mediocre Risk, Ryan Scott, and see you for the next video.